Hello there guys, my name is Shawn Sanbrooke and a warm welcome to the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel and this, episode 16 of the European Attraction Show. Now for the past 15 episodes we've brought you the latest in theme park news here on Theme Park Worldwide, but now it's time to wrap it all up. This is our second last episode of the season. Does that make you sad? Well, it does make me sad as well. We've had a great season this year. We've brought you lots of news and we're going to wrap it up today. We're going to bring you lots of stories about what we've brought you throughout the year, looking back on some of the openings for Swarm, Shambhala, OzIris, some of the great new shows that we've had in Europe over the year, like Disney Dreams at Disneyland Paris for the 20th anniversary, also Aquanura down at F-Tallinn. We're going to look back on the events like Fright Water Valley, Scarefest, Fright Nights, and we're just going to wrap it all up in like a big theme park bubble and just look back on the memories basically throughout the year. So my name is Shawn Sanbrooke. This is the European Attraction Show episode 16. We're here at the world of theme parks, and that means only one thing. It's time to cue those titles. Fantastic stuff and a very warm welcome here to the show. Now this just crossed my mind when I was writing the script for the show earlier on today. I was reading through it, it just makes me think how much great stuff has actually happened in 2012. Considering we are in a recession. Well, they say we're out of a recession now, sort of, but we're still not exactly a stable economy. And I think we've done great for theme parks, all throughout Europe really, considering I know Spain's had quite a downturn, stuff like that. The Euro and stuff, but yeah, I think we've had quite a good year for theme parks in 2012. Obviously a lot of us have been enthusiasts for quite a few years now, myself since like 2001, 2002, and yeah, we've had a great year this year, definitely one of the best years to be an enthusiast. So that's just what I wanted to say before we got started. So we've got, first off, probably the big highlight of the year for the UK, it was the Swarm. Now, the Swarm kicked off the year. I was on the first public train for the Swarm on opening day. Really pleased, absolutely brilliant coaster. Now, the Swarm at Thorpe Park, it was marketed as the UK's first winged coaster. Now, it was the second one to be built by Swiss manufacturer Bolliger and Mabillard. Now, they started constructing in May 2011 on site. Brand new island was built and also another island for a future coaster. I think that's in 2016, 2015, 15 I think. But yeah, we've got the islands built now, and also obviously the coaster started going on from May, track going up around Fright Nights time. Really good coaster to watch being built. Obviously watching that first element being built was absolutely fantastic at the start of the year. It opened on the 15th of March 2012, we were there, it got brilliant reviews, there was actors all throughout. As soon as you came onto the island, actors everywhere. Absolutely brilliant, and since then Thorpe have actually added a new theme in, just like the ambulance and the telephone box, and they've really enhanced the theming actually around the Swarm since it opened, and it was great on opening day, really good. So I was pleased with that. So anyway, you can watch a video from the opening. We're going to be making this more of an interactive show as well, so if you want to, and if you click just there it is, if you click on that link there, that will open in another window and you can watch a video from the Swarm opening day. There we go. Loving that there. You've got to love a bit of YouTube annotations. So obviously our next highlight of the season, it's got to be out over to Spain. Another of my favourite theme parks, if not my favourite. It's PortAventura, brand new roller coaster, Shambhala Expedition Al Himalaya. Opened over at PortAventura, and it actually opened on my birthday on the 12th of May. Once again, we were lucky this year. We were on the first public train of Shambhala at PortAventura. Brand new hypercoaster, also from B&M, and fantastic. So I just love the ride. What can I say about it, to be honest? It's got some really good elements. It's got a water splash, it's got an ejector hill. The ejector hill's amazing. If you go on the back row, get yourself out to PortAventura. This theme park, I think we need a new section here called Theme Park Worldwide Tip of the Show. Go to PortAventura, sit on the back row of Shambhala, pull down on your restraint, leave a gap about that big, just like that, and you will not regret it. Seriously. Over in Spain, they don't exactly push down on the restraints either, so you'd absolutely love that. That's Shambhala. It's 76 metres tall with a 78 metre first drop. That's because it goes into a tunnel just under the ground like so, I'm sure lots of you have been on Shambhala. I know there's a lot of viewers on Theme Park Worldwide that have been on Shambhala. Write your reviews. This is an ideal time to comment. Just below there, comment and write down your reviews on the roller coasters that you've experienced this year. Swarm, Shambhala, Nemesis Sub Terra. Getting onto that in a second. I've sort of gave away the next part of the show there. But yeah, Shambhala, Europe's tallest roller coaster. Fantastic. £25 million investment. Definitely a big highlight of 2012 for theme parks. So we're moving on now, back in the UK, something all the enthusiasts were looking forward to, and that is Nemesis Sub Terra, your worst nightmare underground. Sorry, I always have to say that after I say the name, but yeah, I'm weird. So brand new dark ride in Forbidden Valley, 4 ABC drop towers, pre and post show, sounds like an enthusiast dream this does. Also an added scare maze at the end with 3-4 actors in, absolutely brilliant. Open with good reviews. But obviously Alton Towers wanted to enhance the experience even more, as they do with many attractions. And look what we got. Nemesis Sub Terra. I'm not sure what you guys think, but I know I've spoken to a lot of people this season. Absolutely love Sub Terra. It's a really good dark ride. And it's just really immersive. Like, I still prefer Hex in terms of dark ride, but I just love the whole pre and the post show and the scare maze, and everything's fantastic. And really think Alton Towers did a grand job with Nemesis Sub Terra. So obviously it didn't open with the scare maze, they added that on. And also 4D effects, we've got leg ticklers, back prodders. I'm sure you've all been on Sub Terra by now. If you haven't, then why? Get to Alton Towers next year, ideal opportunity to go and try that. So it's got a good capacity as well, 40 riders per dispatch, so that's 10 per tower. It's a great ride, really immersive experience. I love it. And if you want to watch a video from the opening day of Nemesis Sub Terra, all you need to do is click just there. There it is. And if you click on that just there, once again it'll open another window and you'll see a video from the Nemesis Sub Terra opening day. There we go. So I'm really making a little adventure of these annotations here, but I'm sure you guys don't mind. So Sub Terra, absolutely fantastic ride. Go and check out the video there, and it was such a brilliant opening day. Once again, I was on the first dispatch of that, and really chuffed with that. So it's only when you realise that you did three dispatches of those, 3 first rides. What am I going on about 3 dispatches? 3 first rides. So we did Swarm, Shambhala, and Nemesis Sub Terra. Really chuffed with that. And it was a great ride. Just got a comment on that there. Absolutely love Alice in Wonderland. Great ride down at Pleasure Beach. But anyway, moving on from that, because that's completely off the subject of today's show. And at a cost of €10 million and a great company behind it, our next ride opening in 2012 was Wodan at Europa Park in Rust, Germany. Now, it's the new ride. It's in Iceland, in the Iceland themed area of the park rather. Not actually in Iceland because it's in Germany. Manufactured by GCI, Great Coast International, and it opened on March the 31st, 2012. Such a fantastic ride. I've heard mixed reviews actually from Wodan, if I'm being honest. But personally, I think it looks great. Fire at the top of the lift hill coming out of 2 statues. Looks really good. The lift hill's actually 130 feet tall. Looks really good, and it reaches just below 60 miles per hour, I believe. It doesn't actually look that fast on the video, but it looks like a brilliant ride. I can't wait to go and try it. We were supposed to be getting out to Europa Park this year, but without me getting into a complicated story, because basically the story could go on and the video would just last 2 hours. But we were going to go, but we didn't, because we went to Portaventura again. So, Shambhala's that good! Anyway, yeah, it gets about 1,200 riders an hour, great capacity. Obviously that's running 3 trains. Not experienced that yet, but I can't wait to go and try it. And when we do go to Europa Park, we'll film everything for the channel, much like we're going to Disneyland next week. Film everything for the channel, and we can't wait to review that ourselves. So next year, I promise, we will go to Europa Park, and I'll review Wodan, and see what that's like. Now anyway, moving on to another coaster that I haven't tried. What's going on? But this is a great ride. It's from the best manufacturer out there in my opinion, and it's OzIris, a steel inverted roller coaster designed by B&M, and it's operating at Parc Asterix. So Parc Asterix in France, We're going to try and get to this part next year. I think it's quite easy to get to. I've looked on Google Earth. That's how technical we are on Theme Park Worldwide. Looked at Google Earth and we've tried to find the way there, and I think we can do it in a Disney trip next year. So we're going to do a road trip next year, and we're going to go and do that with my friend Chris Franklin. Hi Chris, if you're watching. And we're going to go and do Disneyland Paris as well. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. So it looks absolutely incredible. Can't wait to ride it. The theming is just so immersive. It's like the station and everything like that. It's got like all pyramids and rock work all around. It reminds me a bit like a Nemesis, but not in a hole, if you know what I mean. So really good fountains and everything like that. Have you been on OzIris? Because I'm sure some of you have actually been on it. So comment below there, guys, and let's just see how many people have actually been on OzIris. And maybe someone else can review that for me just here and what they thought of it. So comment below, and obviously I'll take a look at every comment on the show, and hopefully someone else has been on that and can review it. But it's got 5 inversions, 1,600 riders an hour. Wow, really good throughput. And it's a good length actually, especially for an inverted coaster. It's 3,200 feet, so that's really good. We will actually get there to try this. Just reading the description, it's like, wow, I can't wait to actually go and try this ride. Also, if you click just there, ooh, there we go, you can see an opening of the actual ride. So if you click on that link, and it'll open another window for you again, and that there will show the opening day for the OzIris. It had a big fireworks display over the ride. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. Anyway, moving on to the next ride, and that's the Merlin attraction. It's Legoland Billund, and a fantastic new roller coaster. I've got a friend called Mark actually, who's been to go and try this, and it's also it's called Polar Explorer. He's gave a brilliant review actually, Mark's video over on Mushroom Productions. And it looks like a brilliant ride. It basically, for the non-technical people who watch the European Attraction Show, it's a 13, okay? But for the technical people, it's a Zera drop ride. So it's basically a smaller version of 13. Comes in, projector screen in front instead of a Wraith, drops down, and then does all its stuff. Instead of going backwards, it goes forwards through lots of like little bunny hills, and really nice theming actually, like a big sort of ice sort of palace, and lots of nice snowy rock work and stuff. Looks really good. And so the drop element looks really, really good actually on that. Can't wait to go and try it. Not sure if we're going to get out there next year, but I will definitely get to Legoland Billund at some point, and because we're getting through all the parks in the world for Theme Park Worldwide, and we're going to bring it all to you here on the channel. It might take many years for us to go to all these parks, but we will actually get there at some point. And it does look like a great ride. Can't wait to go and try that. Now, as well as having fantastic ride investments for 2012 at the major theme parks, and we've also had some small investments like Ice Age 4D at Alton Towers. That replaced the old Cloud Cooker Land Theatre. Really nice development gone on there because it's also open for Christmas. Special Mammoth Christmas showing in the Ice Age cinema at Alton Towers. They've got a great little Christmas event going on there, which we'll bring you footage of in the next show in our Christmas special. So obviously lots of other 4D cinemas, especially the Legoland parks, like Manchester's Discovery Centre and the main park down in Windsor. And also Drayton Manor all updating their 4D films. 4D is becoming quite a big thing now in theme parks, which is obviously a positive thing. Nice indoor attractions going on there. It's also been a great year in 2012 for live entertainment. So live entertainment at the parks is fantastic, and that's especially in the form of large-scale nighttime entertainment. We didn't see much of that in the UK, or well, even in Europe really, until 2012, because this year there's been lots more going on. Well, Disneyland Paris have obviously done shows like Wishes and stuff like that before, just in the summer, but never an all-year show. And obviously PortAventura and Peak Times do an awesome lake show called Fiesta Ventura. And if you want to watch Fiesta Ventura, you can watch it by clicking just there. There we go, click on that, it'll open another window and you can watch a full 1080p HD video of Fiesta Ventura. So anyway, moving on, 2012, Disneyland Paris, it's the 20th anniversary this year. We're going to be there next week, yay! So if you're watching this on past the 1st of December, I'll be at Disneyland Paris, so yay! Lots of footage coming up on the channel, as I will say later on. But yeah, Disney Dreams, fantastic show, big nighttime spectacular at Disneyland Paris. Really worth going to see. It's cost a lot of money, but it's running every night. Loads of waters, fountain, projections on the castle, Really good storyline, epic music, fire, lots of fireworks, quite a lot of Roman candles over the castle. Looks really good. Can't wait to see Disney Dreams. And my friends over at Disneyland Paris Magic, they filmed the video. So if you click just there, and that will take you to the site where you can watch a video just there. Fantastic stuff. Now also along with that, Aquanura. Now a brilliant show. I remember back in the earlier in the year when we sat down and watched it for the first time. Aquanura is a massive fountain show launched to a worldwide YouTube stream on the 31st of May 2012. It's the largest fountain show in Europe, 200 fountains, 9 different types, 4 of which of them were custom made for this project, and some of them go up to 45 metres tall, which is bigger than Dreams, so yeah, beat that Disney. It's an amazing show. You can watch the first ever showing of Aquanura by clicking just there above my head. There we go. That'll open another window so you can watch the opening show for that. Really brilliant. It's like frogs on the lake, and you'll see if you watch the video. Really good stuff there. Looks like an epic nighttime spectacular. So I'll let you check that out. Now you can't beat a bit of dramatic music there for that caterpillar coaster. Looks really nice and, well, dramatic. That is from Camelot Theme Park, so it's really sad there. So I think that's the reasoning for that music, yeah. It just sort of fits the fact that that's sadly now closed. Now also in 2012, we've had confirmation of many new rides for parks in the long-term plans, such as Drayton Manor wanting to build a brand new roller coaster for 2014 season, Alton Towers planning new rides for Across the Valley, car park next to Air, and also behind Cloud Cuckoo Land. Also the confirmation of some new resort lodges for 2014. They're going to be brilliant. 2 different phase projects, little cafe shop and stuff with that. Really nice resort investment going in there. And also plans for a large new dark ride at Europa Park. That's set to open in a couple of years' time. That's going to be absolutely fantastic as well. And also a new log flume style attraction for Fantasyland. All that and much more has been confirmed this year. Really good stuff. Obviously we've had some sad things as well, like the SBNO, standing but not operating, of some rides at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. But I'm sure they'll make up with that with Wallace and Gromit next year. We'll definitely be down there at the opening day for that, so it's going to be fantastic. So it's been a great season for the construction of new attractions as well, for both 2013 and 2014 seasons. So we're currently closely watching the construction of Secret Weapon 7, the new world-beating roller coaster opening at the Alton Towers Resort in 2013. It's going to be absolutely brilliant, and if you want to, you can view our playlist over on the channel, or you can view the latest construction video film just the other day. We popped up and go to the water park and stuff. Got a little bit of footage for you of the track just out there on the coach park. Looks really good, so they did well to get you some footage of that. So if you click just next to me there on that very link, that'll take you to the latest track video. Some really nice bits of track there, and from looking at the video, really good stuff over at the site. Won't be long until that's going vertical, and it's going to be absolutely great. Lots of inversions, amazingly themed, going to be epic. So more on SW7 in our next show. Now the Ratatouille dark ride is in construction over at Disneyland Paris. It's a massive new dark ride coming in 2014. Very big budget, very unique transit system, and we're going to be bringing you all the latest from in our Disney episode, the next show on Christmas Eve from Disneyland. Going to be awesome. See what I mean? It's really nice to just look back on what a fantastic season 2012 has really been. And to top it all off, we've had some amazing end of season events across the European parks. We've had Alton Towers Scarefest, which returned for its 6th year, and definitely the best year in my opinion. Brand new maze, The Sanctuary, massive hit with guests on the other side of the towers, and it was absolutely fantastic. We've had PortAventura Halloween, another brand new maze, La Maldición Maya, really good attraction, Templo del Fuego, all done up, actors in the queue line, pre-show, post-show, zombies walking around, really good. And we've had Thorpe Park Fright Nights, which has had the passing, the whole park was intruded by that. Really good maze, the passing, you had bags on your head, and getting really intense attractions over in the UK now. Halloween's come over from America, and it's really starting to hit the UK big style now, so that was the new maze for 2012. Chessington's Halloween Hocus Pocus had a brilliant revamp this year, new attractions, many updates to the event. Look really good, can't wait to go and try that next year. We've had Lightwater Valley, which they separated their fireworks and Halloween event this year to Frightwater Valley and also Nightwater Valley. We went to the fireworks, as you know, and if you want to watch the fireworks from Lightwater Valley, you know what to do by now. There it is above my head. Click it. And that will open in a new window to watch the full fireworks show from Lightwater Valley. They've had some fantastic stuff down there, and the mazes. Underworld was great also at Frightwater Valley the weekend before. Really good scare maze. And they've had some brilliant updates at the park this year. Such a great way to end the 2012 season down at Fantasy Island. They had fireworks. Alton Towers had their fireworks. Drayton Manor had their firework display. And obviously Lightwater Valley, really good set of displays there. Can't pick a favourite, they were all just as good. Now here on TPW, we've also had a great year, and on the 8th of December, we're actually going to celebrate our first birthday. Theme Park Worldwide will be 1 year old. Oh. Now we moved over from Sanbrooke Productions to Theme Park Worldwide, and what a great success it's been. Thank you to everyone who watches the European Attraction Show, also Theme Park Worldwide. Big thank you to the support. As you know, I love bringing you 1080p HD videos, everything on the channel 1080p HD, and wherever we can. And we're bringing it to you here, shows, off-rides, on-rides. We've got some great contacts with the parks for next year, from lots of theme parks, what we're going to be bringing some brilliant content to you from. We've also got exclusive information now. We've got a brand new show coming to Theme Park Worldwide next year, along with the European Attraction Show returning for another year. And lots of new sections in that. European Attraction Show is going to be very different next year. Big sections, very sort of interactive with the enthusiasts. I'm sure you guys are going to like that. We've got big plans for EAS next year when it returns in February. Obviously we've got one more episode left. That is going to be on Christmas Eve. Really nice Christmassy episode. Get everybody in the Christmas spirit, night before Christmas Day. And also look at all the Christmas events. It's going to be broadcast from World of Theme Parks, Alton Towers Christmas, Drayton Manor Christmas, Portaventura Christmas, and also Disneyland Paris. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Oh, and also some of the London attractions as well. It'll be our longest show. It's going to be absolutely brilliant, and I'm sure you're all going to absolutely love that. It's going to be over an hour long, so we'll be able to watch me and some other people talk for an hour. Who knows, but it's going to be an absolutely brilliant show. Really enthusiast. Watch this space. Now it's time for my favourite part of the show. It's episode 16 and it's still my favourite part. Absolutely love shout outs. Now first off, a big special and awesome Theme Park Worldwide shout out to Airgate's Theme Park News. Now it's a favourite website of mine. Go and check it out, guys. It brings you the latest theme park news. Airgates does really good site there, bringing you everything from UK parks. Now also hello to Sophie Walker, Chris Franklin, Jess Granger, Jonathan Turner, and also everyone at the Portaventura community. A big thank you to everyone for sending in your shout outs this week, and also your shout outs throughout the whole of 2012. What a great year we've had. I'm sure we must have had over 100 shout outs. And in the next show on Christmas Eve, I might actually read out every shout out that we've had throughout the year, but we will see. Now I've said that, I've got to do it. I promise that in the next show we will read out everybody's shout out throughout the whole series. So that's going to be really good. And also, if you've got any magic moments, send them in, guys. We haven't had any magic moments for a couple of weeks, actually. So send some in. It's been a brilliant time over Halloween for some magic moments. So send some in, and we'll put them all in the next show. Now, our next episode of the European Attraction Show will be uploaded on Christmas Eve, so that's December the 24th. It's going to be big Christmas special, massive Christmas special, from the World of Theme Parks here, Disneyland Paris, Alton Towers, all the places that I just mentioned. There's too many, it's that exciting. Drayton Manor Christmas, London attractions, everything. It's going to be great. Can't wait for that, and it's going to be the best show that we've done all year. Going to be really good. Now, I just want to say personally, a big thank you to everyone for tuning into Theme Park Worldwide and the European Attraction Show. I hope you're looking forward to 2013. Obviously, we're not far away. January, we're going to get lots of videos on. We've got lots from Disney coming on, lots of off-rides, on-rides from different parks in Europe and UK. It's going to be really good. And then February is when we're going to be launching the brand new show on Theme Park Worldwide, and also the relaunched European Attraction Show. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Make sure you check out the next episode, our last episode of the year before February, of the European Attraction Show on December the 24th. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And if you click just here, there we go. You click that. I might just say believe with an exclamation mark there. But if you press that, you can believe in that magic. Because here at Theme Park Worldwide, on the front of the house, we do a massive Christmas display. Because I love Christmas. I've done it for 10 years. Watch that video. It'll get you in the Christmas spirit, actually. It shows my Christmas show called Believe. It's inspired by all theme park shows, put together into one big firework display we had out here the other night, and it was absolutely fantastic. Switch on the lights, and we are raising money for Cancer Research UK this year, so really good cause we're doing it for. So just check out the video there, and I'm sure you'll enjoy watching my Christmas lights show I designed here at Theme Park Worldwide HQ. But that's all. My name's Shawn Sanbrooke. Remember to send any comments to shawnsanbrooke@hotmail.co.uk. You can send them to themeparkworldwide@hotmail.co.uk. You can follow us on Twitter @themeparkww. You can send us a message on YouTube. You can comment on this. You can like our Facebook page. You can do whatever you want because it's near the end of the series, and it's sad, but we're trying to stay happy because it's a happy time of year. Christmas is here. The tree is up. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough now. Hope you've enjoyed episode 16 of the show. Thanks for watching Theme Park Worldwide. Merry Christmas to you all, and cue those titles. Bye guys!